Alright guys, I just wanted to stop in for a minute. I've had a lot of people ask me, what are my settings for Live Ready Sounds Fender Band Master? I used this in all of the Tagima Guitar demos. I used the exact same profile. I didn't change anything. And so these are my settings, as you can see here. I'll just start with the amp here. It is the LRS Fender BM-V TV30 17, and the J is on there only because I always put that on there so that I know that I edited that profile so I don't save over the original. So yours will not say J. So let's get into it here. Let's get into the amp section. Definition 8.6, power sagging 1.0, pick is at 0, compressor is 3.8. I do that a lot just to get the amp to be a little more responsive for me. You can play with that, but that is one of the things that I do to all profiles just to make it a little more lively. Clarity is at 0.8, tube shape 3.3, bias 0, direct mix 0, volume 0. So those are the amp settings. The EQ settings you can see there. I mean, there's no surprise. Negative 0.08, plus 2.3, plus 0.07, presence plus 1.7. Cabinet. I am using the M traditional 4x12 V30. I'm pretty sure that is the cabinet that Tim has on there already. I don't think I messed with that at all. Everything's set at 0. So those are the amp settings. And then in my pre-effects pedals, there's a compressor that I always put on there. I just copy and paste my effects to all my profiles because I'm kind of a creature of habit and I just adjust them for different things. But I always start with this, and this is kind of my default. Compressor's at 100%. Well, let's go back a page. Intensity 4.1, attack 3.9, squash is at 0, mix 100%, volume at 1.0. So that is the compressor settings. Then I have a green screamer. Settings are 7.0, tone 4.1, mix 100, volume +2. So there is that. This little thing here, that's just my pitch pedal, like a whammy pedal kind of thing that I have set up. I don't usually even use it except rare occasions. Okay, so let's go over here. Exit out of there. I have 3 delays. So I started with Nathan Souza's The Suze from Tone Junkie effects template, and what I have going on there, I've edited it just a little bit to fit my likings. And you know, you got to edit things to your ear and how you play. You can't just plug in someone else's effects and expect it to be perfect for your style or your touch and all that. But Nathan has a really good handle on worship, like delays and reverbs, and those are kind of hard to nail without your tone getting washed out. And I think Nathan has a really good handle on it, so at least it'll help you to see how he's thinking. These are in one of his free download templates. I think it might have come with the Arshel. So anyway, we'll start with reverb here. Reverb is a natural reverb. It is at 43.2% mix. Decay is 3.180. Room size is 5.7. Pre-delay is 112 ms. Low decay is 3.9, high decay is 3.3. High cut is set at 3315.1 hertz. Mid frequency is +1.2. Modulation 1.6. Early diffusion 5.0. Stereo is 131%. Input swell is at 0%. Ducking is at 0. So that's the reverb. And then there is a dual delay on here. Mix 63.7%. Note 1 is a eighth note. Note 2 is a dotted eighth note. And delay balance 0. Feedback 66. Low cut 80.1. High cut 25.7 hertz. Reverse mix is 48%. Stereo 100%. Chorus is set at 0. Chorus feedback 0. Modulation 5.9. Flutter 0.9. Flutter rate 5.0. Grit 0. Input swell 0. Smear 0. Ducking 0. And then there's another delay here. And this one is set to a dual delay as well. The mix is 73.7. The note value is a quarter note. Note value 2 is a dotted eighth note. And then you got delay balance is plus 0.4%. Feedback 1, 63%. Feedback 2, 66%. Low cut is at 62.5. High cut 1683.7 hertz. Reverse mix 34%. Stereo is 95%. Chorus is at 0.3. Modulation 4.6. Flutter intensity 0. Flutter rate 5. Grit 0.6. Input swell 0. Smear 0. Ducking 0. And then I have this is like my little ping-pongy delay, but I have it dialed back a little bit at the moment for this patch. And this is kind of that little edge thing. And this is just a single delay, which it's usually off unless I need to do that. Mix 73.5, it's a dotted eighth note. Feedback's 38%. Reverse mix 0, low cut 38.1, high cut 33488.1 hertz. Stereo is at 100%, chorus is at 0, modulation 2.5, 0 flutter intensity, flutter rate is at 5.0, grit is at 0, ducking is at 0. So that's normally off. This gives me a little bit more ambient sound when I have this one on. If you want just a normal sound, that's kind of that right there. Let me just grab a guitar and I will show you. So that's the one delay. Here's with both of them. If you add this one in, it's kind of your so there you have it. Sorry it's such a long video. I tried to move as quick as I could, but those are my live ready sound Fender Band Master TV3017 profile settings. This is also called the Clean to Grind pack. So don't look for Bandmaster, just look for Clean to Grind. It is an incredible profile. Like I said, I used it on all the Tagima videos, and you can reference those on my YouTube, and that will help you see what they sound like with different guitars. So enjoy your day, and thanks for listening.